What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody's having a great day. Today we're going to be doing some modifications to my 2019 Road Glide Special, and what we're going to be doing today is we are going for more of the performance bagger look. And as most of you may know, the Road Glide Specials and Street Glide Specials from like 2018 on up come with stretched bags like you see here, and they come with this what I call mullet, but it's called a tri-bar. And it's got the 3 LED lights in there when you turn the key on as running lights. But as you guys know, I've been building a performance bagger for the last year now, and I love the look of the stretched bags when you have dual exhausts, especially with the 4.5-inch tips like I have on my Fuel Moto jackpots, 2-into-1 with a dummy over here. But I was like, you know what? It's 2022. I want to change up the look a little bit. So what I did is I went ahead and purchased some standard bags. They obviously aren't stretched around the exhaust here. And then I would obviously take off my dummy pipe. The only reason I ran a dummy pipe with this 2-into-1 exhaust is because I had the holes in the bag and I didn't want there to be an awkward gap on the left side. I feel like it looks a lot better with a dummy pipe over there filling that hole. So that's why I originally went with this exhaust. So what we're going to do in today's video is I'm going to show you guys how to remove this tri-bar, which is all one piece. This is all one piece. I'm going to show you guys how to remove that today, and then what you have to buy in place of that so that your tail lights still work. Custom Dynamics sells the part, and I'll show you guys once we get into it, but what this is a harness that connects your left and rear turn signals to this, because right now those tail lights get power from the tri-bar. So when you remove the tri-bar, you have to still run a harness so that the tail lights have power. I'm going to show you guys that here in just a second once we take the saddlebags off and get to removing this tri-bar. So like I mentioned, I just want to go with a different look for this year. Nothing against this look at all. I love the way this bike looks with the stretched bags and the tri-bar, but I want to be a little bit different. Everybody I ride with has a vivid black Road Glide or Street Glide with the same look, the same tail end, and I just wanted to be a little different. So I just wanted to stand out from the rest, and I also want to take the dummy pipe off, run the shorty bags, remove the tri-bar, and install some new lights. Make sure you guys stay tuned for the next video. I will be installing Custom Dynamics Pro Beam filler lights, which go in between here, because I'm going to be removing my tail light here and license plate, and I'm going to be installing the Custom Dynamics flush mount one that wraps around the fender. So make sure you guys stay tuned for the next video. I will be installing those next, but for today we're going to go ahead and remove the tri-bar. So let's go ahead and pop the saddlebags off and get to work. Alright guys, the first step to removing the tri-bar is to remove these 3 bolts here. These are 7/16 nuts, so you want to use an extended reach ratchet to take all 3 of those off. There's 3 on this side and there's 3 on the other side, so we're going to go ahead and take those off now. As you guys can see, I've been getting a little carried away with the wheelies. I'll put up a picture here from the other day after I got the 128 kit put in here. This thing pulls the wheel no problem, especially with this sticky Metzler Cruise Tech tire, guys. I scraped my exhaust on both sides. But hey, you know what? I'm out here having fun. You don't see this from standing up, so it really doesn't bother me that much. But yeah, I had to show you guys that. This thing pops wheelies like no other now. Alright guys, so after you get the 3 7/16 nuts off of each side, you have to go up under the fender and take off this 1 7/16 nut that's holding the center of the tri-bar to the rear fender. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. Alright guys, so another thing you have to do is remove this silver fender brace here. We removed the 7/16 nut from the middle. Now you have to remove this bolt, which is a Torx, and then the tri-bar should just pop right out. So you want to go ahead and remove this bolt here, which is a T40, and then use a 1/2-inch ratchet wrench on the back side to take the nut off. So we're going to do that now on both sides. And just like that, we've got the tri-bar removed off the bike. As you can see here, the metal bracket came with it. And now we just have to push these through. There's a bracket with these 3 bolts on it. We're going to push that through. There'll be 3 holes in the fender, but you won't see it once the saddlebag's on there. And then I'm going to have to touch this up with some black polish, because after the tri-bar rubbing on the fender for 12,000 miles, it definitely wore the paint a little bit. So definitely going to have to buff that out. But yeah, we got the tri-bar off. And now we're getting ready to install the Custom Dynamics harness that makes the taillight work with the tri-bar off the bike. Alright guys, so on your Custom Dynamics harness, you have input and output. you're gonna plug the wire coming from the main harness of the motorcycle, which goes up under the seat. You're gonna plug this into input and then the other one into output. And if you look at the pin orientation in the connector, you want to make sure you line that up correctly because you don't want to bend those pins in there. The left side, if you're looking at the back of the bike, the left side's going to be input, the right side's going to be output. Okay, so we got the harness all hooked up. Now we're going to go ahead and turn the bike on and make sure the taillights work. Moment of truth. There we have it. Working taillights, all thanks to that harness from Custom Dynamics. Let's go ahead and put the flashers on, make sure that the flashers work. Perfect. I will leave a link in the description below to the part number and the information on the Custom Dynamics harness that you have to have if you remove the tri-bar. Alright guys, so as you can see, we got the dummy pipe off, or the ghost pipe rather, and we got all the wiring harnesses zip tied up under the rear fender. It looks kind of funky right now without the saddlebags on there, but I'm getting ready to go grab the saddlebags now and throw them on the bike and show you guys what it looks like. Alright guys, there you have it. Got the new saddlebags mounted up on the Road Glide. As you can see, they are not stretch bags, they're just the regular standard bags in vivid black. I actually got these off Amazon for like 188 bucks. I'll leave a link in the description below if you guys are trying to build a performance bagger and have that performance bagger look and you don't want to spend the big money on OEM bags. This is your best route here. Just because, like, I don't know if I'm going to keep this look for a while. It's just something I wanted to go with for now, switch it up a little bit. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, I like the stretched bag look with the tri-bar, but I figured I'd switch it up just for this summer and see how I like this look. So yeah, that's basically it there. Tri-bar delete kit is done. Tri-bar delete is done. Got the standard bags on the bike. I'm getting ready to black these reflectors out with 3M gloss black vinyl. Looks pretty good. You can definitely see the pulley over here now. Who knows, I might have to go to a chain drive here soon if I break my belt or start tearing ribs off the belt. I might have to go to a chain drive because I do have a lot of torque. 154 foot-pounds of torque is a lot of torque on a stock belt, guys. So if you guys haven't seen the last couple videos, I did just put a Fuel Moto 128 big bore kit in this bike, so make sure you go back and check those out. You're not going to want to miss those. Those are some huge updates to the Road Glide. But yeah, this is just a simple one here, tri-bar delete, and also put on the standard bags. Now stay tuned for the next video. Like I mentioned earlier, I have Custom Dynamics Pro Beam filler lights that are going to go in these holes here. Gonna have to remove the antenna and then goes in there, and then also removing the tail light here and the license plate and going with the Custom Dynamics curved plate that mounts to the stock fender, so it'll clean it up a lot back here, guys. So you're not gonna want to miss that, so make sure you guys stay tuned for the next video. But that's gonna do it, guys, for today. If you liked the video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button. I greatly appreciate all the support on the channel. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.